Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Perugini. So today we're going to continue talking about fractured fairy tales. Every day this week and last week you have been listening to a fractured version of an original fairy tale. And while listening to these stories at home and in class, you are thinking about all of the different ways that authors adapt fairy tales. So I know you guys have seen this chart plenty of times. So let's just quickly review some of the different ways that authors can change a fairy tale. There might be a change in main character, similar to Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs. That was changed from Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There could be a change of setting, similar to from the Frog Prince to Frankly I Never Wanted to Kiss Anybody. The setting changed to a baseball field. There could be change of time, another point of view. We saw that also from the Frog Prince to Frankly I Never Wanted to Kiss Anybody. And then the big one with point of view was the true story of the Three Little Pigs. Main events can change, character motivations, a specific object could change. So while I'm reading today's fairy tale, think about what has changed. So today I'm going to read you Ninja Red Riding Hood. So think about how this fairy tale has changed from the original. Here we go. Once upon a ninja-filled time, a wolf couldn't catch any prey. He kept getting licked by the dinner he picked and was growing more ticked by the day. His belly was aching for bacon. I'm wasting away, he complained. To huff and to puff was no longer enough. So he snuck into school to be trained. He practiced his katas for hours and mastered the whirlwind and wheel. He jackknifed and flipped and at last felt equipped to once again catch a good meal. Drooling with anticipation, he set off in search of some meat. While deep in the wood, he met Riding Hood. I'm bringing my grandma a treat. The wolf licked his chops when he saw her and hastily thought up a plan. There are blossoms that way. You can pick a bouquet to give to your little old gran. Then the wolf took a shortcut to Grandma's where he thought that he'd find her in bed. But Granny was gone, so he put her robe on and eagerly waited for Red. Soon after, he heard someone knocking. He called out, "My dear, come on in." "Oh, don't you look good in your lovely red hood, but a shame that you've gotten so thin." Little Red took a look at her granny and said, "What on earth did you do? I could swear that your eyes have completely changed size. Hey, Gran, are you sure that's you?" "Of course it's me, my sweet darling. The better to see you, my dear. And your ears are so long. Something really seems wrong." "Oh, my girl, all the better to hear." "And those biceps, my gosh, they look massive. And your triceps and delts are immense. The better for hugging," her grandma said, shrugging. "Dear Red, that's just plain common sense. And those teeth, they look so much sharper. Why, yes, all the better to chew." He jumped out of bed to gobble up Red, but she'd gone to ninja school too. She grappled and sideswiped and twisted and escaped from his clutches unscratched. She attempted a lock, but he managed to block. They appeared to be evenly matched. Just then, they both heard someone chopping. A woodsman? Red thought, but instead, it was Gran. She'd just come in from Tai Chi. Don't you dare harm a hair on her head. The wolf took a swing at that instant, but Red deftly dodged the attack. She got a good grip, threw him over her hip, and the wolf wound up flat on his back. I'll skedaddle, the wolf said in anguish as he struggled back up on his feet. Just a second, you beast. You will not be released till you promise to give up red meat. Though his tummy still rumbled with hunger, the wolf faced his rival and vowed, Ninja Red, you have won. My meat days are done. Oh, Red Chan, said Gran, I'm so proud. Then Red and the wolf bowed politely, and Gran gave him half her peach pie. The wolf was a mess. He had way too much stress. I guess I'll give yoga a try. He enrolled at the Downward Dog Center, where his tension began to decrease. He studied with yogis, said no to meat hoagies, and felt at last truly at peace. Okay, so after listening to this, look back at your chart. What has changed from our original fairy tale, Little Red Riding Hood? So that's what you're going to talk about and write about today. Okay, have a good day.